According to a book published by Judith Gibbons of St. Louis University, USA, and Karen Smith Rotterby of Virginia Commonwealth University, 1% of all the babies born in Guatemala were being given up for intercountry adoption. This is a situation whereby individuals from different parts of the world go to a country other than their own to adopt children. Guatemala is one of the countries that had a high rate of adoption by couples from other countries. Unfortunately, due to existence of corruption and fraud, intercountry adoption was stopped in December 2007 in Guatemala.
Babies were being stolen, the papers were being falsified, and there were great economic incentives because it was costing adoptive parents up to $50,000 to adopt a baby, and so people would use that money to pay people to steal babies or to convince birth mothers to relinquish.
That was Judith Gibbons. She says if Guatemala has to continue with intercountry adoption, the system has to be cleaned. Corruption, baby theft, and falsification of DNA tests and documents are among issues she believes must be addressed. She says another issue that must be addressed before embarking on intercountry adoption is preparation on the part of any adoptive parent.
They have to know that the children will do better if they have some relationship with their original culture, with their home culture. So the adoptive parents have to be prepared to adjust to their children as well as the children adjusting to them.
She explains why this is so.
This is really a better solution if possible because the child doesn't lose their culture, their language. They'll look more like everyone else, which turns out to be a difficult thing for some children when they look different from everyone around them.
Nevertheless, she says adoption has both its advantages as well as disadvantages.
There are children who need families all over the world. There are children that are orphaned or their mothers can't afford to raise them and decide to relinquish. And so those children need families. And when they are adopted to a different country, they do very well. They get physically stronger and healthier. They develop in terms of their cognitive abilities, their abilities to learn, their intelligence goes up, and also their emotional development is better. They feel good and secure usually in their new family, and they don't have attachment disorders.
However, she says neither supersedes the other.
I've seen so many children thrive and do so well and have a wonderful, happy life with a family that loves them. So I can't say which is more important. I think we really always have to think about the best interests of this particular child. Do they have kin who will take care of them? If they do, that are willing to take care of them and love them and raise them, maybe that's the best solution for them because they can stay in their own country. Even living in some kinds of nice orphanages where they make family groups will work for some children under some circumstances. So I think for every child we have to figure out the best solution.
With regards to the Guatemalan situation where the research was conducted, for now, Guatemala is focusing on adoption of Guatemalan children by adoptive parents within Guatemala. This, according to Judith Gibbons, is one solution to the corruption and fraud that has besieged intercountry adoption in Guatemala. I am Chinyere Opia.